That should be good. Wait, we're live. G'day, ladies and gents. It's Onyx Storm with a new haircut. The Australian icon. Oh my god! I got jump scared by my own voice just then. I don't know if anyone else heard that, but I think I was a little bit too loud. I'm echoing into the abyss. I'm with my co-host Justin Kendall from WrestlingFigureNews.com. How the hell are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I think you're echoing into one of the 500 tabs that I have open on my computer.
Dude, how else do we get the view count up? Okay, we need 500 more tabs. Okay,
We got to cheat. Yeah.
yeah, dude. This is the only way. I've got everything thrown at me. All we have to do now is inflate the numbers, and now we're golden. Now we've gotten into good territory. But if you've missed the freaking past week, if you guys don't have eyes or ears or mouths or different senses in the world, I don't know. I have all the senses, unfortunately. I think my nose is the biggest sense. Just don't ask about it. But there was WrestleMania week with a bunch of reveals, dude. And actually, Justin, you were in person for a lot of those reveals, dude. Talk to me about how was your experience in WWE World, and did you see anyone familiar? Wait, did you see? Yeah, I know you did. Did you get any good photos of some figures, which I know you did as well? Check out his Instagram. But dude, please talk my ear off about this whole weekend.
It was a great weekend. I got to hang out with My Damn Toys. We spent basically the entire first day at the Mattel booth and really didn't leave other than for the onstage reveals, and didn't even eat lunch until like 4 p.m. So
lunch is not being had at one of these things. I don't think.
No, just furiously like on your phone, like posting, and it's just so overwhelming once you get in there because there's just so much to take in, and you're like, am I missing something? Did I miss something? And
right,
of course, there's always something that you miss in there, but it was very cool to get to see, and I wish they had more space. I think that they needed a bigger booth because there was a lot of space in the world, and they could have expanded. They could have given them double the space, and it still wouldn't. It probably would have been enough to finally, do justice and, get people through, because you were getting kind of bunched up in there.
Well, hey, and then you can let out your aggression on that Logan Paul chair thing.
Which
so
was right around the corner.
At least I have space for that, yeah. A really crucial, integral part of the fan experience. I mean, I think everyone needs to hit Logan Paul with at least one chair in their life.
Well, when you're that loved, why not?
Yeah, loved is a good word to use for it. I want to give a shout out to Travis Moody, who you were actually on his show. Was it last night? All these days are blending together. It was last night, I believe. So make sure you guys go check that out. A Toy Kind of Mood with My Damn Toys and Justin on here. Okay, that was a great episode. I just finished watching it as well. Had to prepare my show notes. Okay, always have to. But yeah, man. Like, were there any big highlights, big takeaways? Maybe that wasn't even figure related. Like, did you come away from the weekend thinking something that you just didn't expect? Was there anything like that?
I didn't expect to see the crowd fund there, but that they didn't mention it at all was a little bit surprising, and maybe we can talk to Steve about that in, I think, next week when he's on here.
Yeah. Dude, you are good at segueing. This is why he's the host, guys. This is why the co-host. But guys, this is a huge little tidbit of information. Steve O's Magic Almost confirmed for next week, dude. For freaking Figure Friday, okay, dude? And I'll be in Florida at the time. This is gonna be a Floridian Figure Friday, okay? Whoa. On an actual Friday in America. This is like the most close to the source material I'm gonna get. I think this is what it's gonna be. But make sure you guys are tuned in for that. I think we're hoping for like 7 p.m. Eastern time. Gonna talk all his ear off about that and just take questions from the chat as well. But Justin, man, did you get any pickups while you were there?
I did not. No. Like,
how was the Cena's looking?
Well, I didn't even get to see the Cena until Steve handed. Well, I saw it in the booth, but until Steve handed MDT one at the end of the day, like, that was the first time that I got to look at it in package, like, and a good look at it, other than seeing it in the booth.
That's what yeah. Apparently Trey was talking about. Sorry, my damn Trey. I think that's his full name. I remember he was talking about on the Toy Kind of Mood episode I was mentioning that people were walking out with like 5 in hand, dude. Like grown ass adults looking like Al from Al's Toy Barn with like freaking 10 on each hand. Like, what do you? There definitely needs to be a like a person, quantity limit. I think.
Yeah,
I think that's what the Tony Storm kind of figure had over here, maybe. But there were still people with like 5. It's so. I don't understand it.
I mean, it's everyone that you probably see harassing the wrestlers in the airports and hotels are the ones that are grabbing 5, 10.
And they just smell. They just stink. They reek. You can smell them from like a few meters away.
Absolutely.
Yards, sorry, a few yards away.
Sorry, scalpers. Not really.
Sorry, scalpers. Not really. Give me some money at least. If you're going to scalp and raise those prices, give me at least 5% each sale. Okay? And then that's a living for me. But
tell Nick when he's telling lies.
Thank you. Travis and this is why you guys freaking have episodes, okay? I'm shaking. I'm grooving about. But what do you say we get into some freaking damn figure reveals?
Yeah, why don't we?
I mean, that's a pretty, shot in the dark right here. I don't know if we want to talk about figure reveals on the Figure Friday channel, but I think we're gonna, because we got the House of Black 3-pack. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about this, and then I'm sidebarring Cardblade. Okay, you can't get away with this.
I was trying to get him to point, but he's pointing in the wrong direction.
Dude, that's just the thing with New Zealand, Australian people. Other side, down under, all that fun stuff. Okay?
Come on, Jay.
Yeah, come on, dude. What are we paying you for, Jay? I'm not paying you anything, but that's enough. Okay, maybe we talk about it now.
Yeah,
maybe we talk about it now.
We don't have to. Like,
Look, I'm sidetracked.
Not a whole lot of money, but like, I've seen a lot of people picking these up. I'm never finding it in the store, so I ended up grabbing it on eBay, and it wasn't an obscene price. They've actually been
good. Okay.
Under $100, so not too bad. But I threw the
Cardblade too. I mean,
I threw the gold jacket on him too, but I like the look.
That is right, because that comes with like a sleeveless shirt, right, or something like that.
Yeah, the Bang Bang Gang shirt.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be clamoring for like Cardblade. That's kind of the only reason I want this JY. Not to have a cool chase, not to have a cool red chase sticker or whatever colored sticker. I want this damn cardboard cutout of a man, of a human.
Yeah,
that's the best accessory I've seen in years. No,
it's like a 1950s toy.
Yeah, there you go. You just like do one of these with it. Yeah, you can get away with that.
You got Jay White at home.
Yeah, take a bump, Jay. Okay, take a bump, Cardblade. I dare you. We just costed him 6 to 8 months. Yeah. He's on the shelf. Speaking on this Black 3-pack, dude. Jazzware's Vault. Okay, vaulting over the barricade into my wallet and trying to take my money. And that's something that I'm just going to have to learn to live with. But I don't think I have to learn to live with it because they can't even ship to Australia yet. Justin, you're going to have to learn to live with this.
We're going to have to mule it.
Right? Yeah, you're going to... What do you think of this, like, first impressions? I think we saw renders not too long ago, so these aren't, like, fresh, but just seeing in-hand product, that's pretty fresh. I mean, these look really nice. I like the hits of gold. The mask came out nice.
Yeah, this was one of those when you see it during the pay-per-view, you're like, oh, that has got to be a figure, right?
Right, yeah.
So, the great set. I'm pretty excited about it. I really love the Brody Kings. I think this is a nice upgraded Malachi Black. You get the Buddy Matthews, obviously. You get the Trios Championships, new mask heads. And it's just in time for Aleister Black to show up on SmackDown tomorrow.
How wild. Good timing, huh? Good timing. I feel like the figure world's really funny when it comes to timing like that. I don't know. I feel like that one Adam Cole War Games, attire, everyone was like, that's not coming out. He's not in the company. That still came out. Yep. So it's like, I feel like there's no stigma now if there is a figure in production. They're still going to make it. I mean, if we've seen anything like that, it's going to be like the Blacklight Jeff Hardy, sort of thing. Like, when was the last time Jeff Hardy was in AEW? But I'm so happy that's still releasing,
Yeah. It's been a long time since Jeff Hardy's been in
Oh,
AEW.
man. Oh man, it's been a long time since his brother was getting beat up. He had to hit that on him, you know. But
Hit him
this
harder.
isn't a Jeff. Yeah. This isn't a Jeff Hardy 3-pack. This is a House of Black 3-pack. Oh my glory, goodness. If I might be mistaken. This could be, was it the Revolution 2022? I think they were facing the Elite or something like that.
I think it was 2023.
2023,
Whatever year
yeah,
it was,
okay.
it was 2023. I had it down, but I can't remember what it is now.
Yeah, I was like, I watched this match not too long ago because I got that recent Kenny, what is it, Walmart exclusive. There you go. I was like, well, is it Unrivaled, Unmatched? It's kind of neither. It's a Walmart exclusive. But yeah, I remember I got that. I threw on the, what is it, the old Unmatched legs, these ones, and I'm like, oh, that's just the gear from the match that they had with the House of Black. So I had to throw that on in commemoration, in solidarity. You picked this up a while ago, didn't you? This one.
Yeah, totally.
Ah, you cheek. Oh man, dude, I'm so late to everything. I was tweaking over this Kenny for so long, but now I can finally pair it with this nice House of Black 3-pack as well.
It looks like a great set, and they do such a great job with the packaging. It is a 2023 Revolution match that it's from, so definitely a little bit dated, but not dated enough that, I mean, it's a pretty iconic look, I feel like, for them.
Yeah, this was interchangeable to around the time for House of Black, especially like their trios run. It would be like, oh yeah, white paint here, gold paint here anyway. So like you can get away with it with a ton of looks. I think like the highlight of the set's probably the Brody for me. I think the Brody's looking the coolest. I don't know. I think it's just the face paint, the gold metallic like on the face paint. You can actually see it shining. Okay, and that makes my heart shine. Okay, Brody out there. I know you're a big fan of the product. You watch the product every week. Even the weeks that we don't have episodes, you're still watching Brody King. So I'm looking out there for you. But final thoughts on this bad boy. I think I am all over the place. Silver Trios titles, I am noticing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, with the side plates, I believe, the proper side plates.
Oh,
so.
nice, cool. Okay.
Yeah, definitely a pickup for
sold.
me.
Yeah. Well, I'm picking up at least 20 million.
We're sending them to you, tariffs and all. Tariff
Thank
Friday.
you. Oh no, I don't want 20 million figures. I want 20 million tariffs. Okay. No.
I think we can oblige.
Okay, fantastic. I'll make myself at home when I go to Florida, man. I'll turn into Florida man.
Yeah, I get it shipped to you in Florida and just take it on back.
There you go. Okay,
do you have anything to claim? Just this House of Black 3-pack.
There you go. I'm gonna go to the taxation office. I'm gonna be like, dude, you watch Figure Friday already, and then he'll be like, oh, you're Nick Storm. I already know what you're trying to ask, and I'll be like, okay, cool, and it'll be easy like that. I think, hopefully.
Duty free.
Duty. Okay, we gotta. Look, I'm mentally 9 years old. We have to.
This is not a Kenny Omega promo.
Dude, oh man, I don't even know if that's referencing a specific Omega promo, but that just sounds like an Omega promo.
Yeah.
But let's move on. What else do we have? We have some other things I think we did see from AW Jazzwares before the weekend kind of kicked underway. Maybe during it, we got this Mark Sterling, which was a Collect Major exclusive kind of reveal. I think they were live in Vegas. It was this major wrestling figure pod. Very, very cool stuff. It's a bad promo from like 2 weeks ago. I'm searching it out right after this. But yeah, I thought this was really, really cool that they had a reveal for their, major wrestling figure podcast kind of live show, which they have done in the past. And I always think that's a neat thing for the ticket buyers to kind of see, oh, we got a new reveal here, and I do think that's cool in Jazzwares to have that for them too. But as a whole, overall with this figure, I kind of love it. I think the only thing it's missing is like the red and blue onesie.
Yep.
But this is fantastic, and I think I don't know why the accessories are so perfect to me. He's got the neck brace. An AW microphone, you have to get one in there, right? And then like his law degree. Whatever the hell that is.
That is what it is.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, you know that the rarest piece in the AEW line is the microphone.
How else are you gonna be talking? Like seriously, I don't understand. I'm trying to find a microphone right here. I can't find one. Maybe I need this Mark Sterling.
I think you do.
Wow.
This to me is the underrated story of the weekend is
Right.
that Major is now a distributor of Jazzware's product. So they're
Oh
going to get their
wow.
own exclusives. Mark Sterling's the first. I think it happens this fall. So it'll hit Major this fall. I don't know how limited or whatever, but just kind of like Ringside Collectibles, they'll have their own exclusives. So that Mark Sterling in the red jumpsuit, probably a possibility down the line. Maybe they're going to make Matt Cardona from his appearances in AEW, or maybe they're going to do somebody else. You know, maybe we'll get, who knows, Hook or, you know,
Or
whatever
hot
it
stuff
might
Justin
be.
Kendall.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I'm pre-ordering. What the heck?
I'm all in on this.
This is a nice looking thing. I didn't know that they were like a distributor, which I think that's really cool. I wonder because Matt Cardona and Brian Myers aren't under contract with AEW, it might be like a classic superstars sort of deal back in the day. Sort of just seek out the talent free agent, sign whatever the case is, right? I don't know. That's literally not what happens. Don't even take that as proof because I'm just guessing, right? Too many people have taken my guesses as proof, and then I get yelled at,
Yeah. Well, give me Speedball. Give me Kevin Knight.
Yes, dude.
Like,
Yeah.
let's get something exciting.
I do wonder what this line's going to look like in the future. Yeah, I do wonder what the next release is going to be and when the next time we'll even see a reveal too. Maybe it's going to be another live show in front of fans, which I'm all here for. Please, I think that's really really cool, especially having them as a distributor now. That's awesome to see, dude. Hell, freaking yeah, a bunch of Figgy guys, dude, just like hitting it up. That looks awesome. Also, hey everyone, how you doing, Aussie legends? Hope you're well, my man. Mr. Joe Tucker, I'll see you tomorrow, I believe. IPW, guys, World of Dreams, Gold Coast and Brisbane area. Okay, wrestling. Buy a ticket, because if you don't, I'm gonna yell, and you don't want that.
Nope.
Maybe you do want that because you're a sicko. MBG 1211. All they do is give us microphones. SMH. Yeah. It's like they're like fist hands for the elites. You know what I mean? They used to just they used to give too many hands to elites sometimes back in like when they were first doing interchangeable hands. It reminds me of that, but it's still going.
You know what my favorite hands were? They
Tell
weren't
me.
really my favorite, but you'd get the C grips, but then there would be like the C grip that it was just like a half, like a hair more open than the C grip.
Oh, yeah, like the Mattel one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Finn Balor elites always come with these ones, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why?
The cup holding hand. Yeah.
What if
it's
he wants
ridiculous.
to hold something? Yeah, the cup
that's-
holding hand.
That's my least favorite thing too about like the AEW figures, not to go on a tangent, but is like that weird hand. You know what I'm talking about, where it's like sort of like too open to hold something, but just
It's
kind
like
of
this.
it's kind of like this. It's almost like a dead fish hand. like what is that hand? Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, give me a fist, give me something I can hold with. Like,
What if I
what
want
is
my
that
wrestlers
hand?
I want my wrestlers to play dead fish with each other.
Like, let's just gonna shake. It would work, I guess, for an Orange Cassidy like dead fish, like
right.
fist bump or whatever. But yeah, it's like ridiculous.
I'm gonna find like a few in my bucket right now. just like get rid of my actual hands and just replace them. I look like a T-Rex. Claudio, excuse me. Yeah, don't dead name around here, MBG. How could you? But yeah, is it the Cesaro hand? Dude, there are like I think there are certain hand things that are. I'm glad they fixed the huge, like, you know how the hand was like this or whatever.
Yeah,
It kind of fixed that, which was nice. So they are fixing hands, I guess.
it was
that was so funny.
year one like almost everybody had that hand. Like the Bucks, Cody, like just about everybody. It's absurd. Like
Oh,
it's
it's like this one.
it's like the
It's like all.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I know Christian Cage comes with a. It comes with
Oh
a few
yeah.
ones.
Well, yeah.
Interesting
There's
ones.
that hand. Like yeah.
Doesn't even get into that. Dude, oh, this is welcome to Hand Friday. Welcome back, guys. You're
You
the
came.
number one rated show.
You came for WrestleMania reveals. You get bitching about hands.
Yeah, you get something even extra. Okay, you should be thanking us.
Yeah.
And we don't get a thank you. Okay, they call me No, I'm not even gonna make that joke. But Mark Sterling looks fun. I'm gonna grab.
I
this.
love it.
Absolutely grabbing this.
Buying it.
Buying it. What else do we have? Is this
Oh.
Oh, we just saw. I saw this just waking up before.
You gonna do the dance?
Oh yeah, I need a new GIF, Justin. You know I'm gonna dance. Okay, I need a new GIF.
CEO.
Yeah, this looks really cool already.
Oh, yeah.
We saw. I can't remember what this line was called. I don't know if it's coming off the top of your dome.
I think it's like Premiere or something like that.
Right. Yeah. It's like this is like a high end line.
Mm-hmm.
And I can kind of already tell that with the robe we have here. I have no idea how up their ante is as well now, because this is a different line. Maybe they have more budget going into this line than a Supreme or something like that, right? So I do wonder, but this is already looking. I don't know. This is like I thought this was a photo of actual Mercedes Moné when I first saw this. Like I genuinely thought she just got her seamstress to be like, oh, can you take this real quick? So this is looking really, really cool already. The hair, the slight glimpse that we can see of the figure. This is cool. I like this. We can't see much, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
It's real. It's happening. This was posted by Pro Wrestling Tees, which is Shop AEW. And I guess it's going to show up at some point. I mean, it's later than they said it would be, but at least it's coming.
Yeah, I don't always, but I think I tend to take the Jazzwares timelines like with a grain of salt. Even WWE timelines sometimes aren't even like, sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off. I feel like that's just the business, maybe.
Those Comic-Con timelines, though, from Jazzwares are just incredibly off.
Wait, which ones?
Well,
I want to make sure I
like
remember
most all of them, I feel like they nailed. They got a few right. Like they got the Supreme Moxley or whatever.
Right.
But that 3-pack with Sammy Guevara, Kenny Omega, and Matt Hardy. Like there were some that were supposed to be like fall last year. The Sting 3-pack that was supposed to be Q1. We're not even in Q1 anymore. Like we're in Q2.
Right.
Like when is that happening? Like,
ooh, dude, this is like, I do wonder the timeline. I do wonder the timeline on like a lot of these releases. Hey, I don't even know how to say it. I just don't. I'm not too sure. I guess it is pretty hard to like pinpoint. Like I'm not even gonna try and make sense.
Yeah.
Of it, I'm gonna spiral into like this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Very excited about this figure though. Like I think it looks cool.
I'm very excited.
Get her in the line. Let's go.
I think if anything, I'm just voicing like how faster I want these figures in my hand. Okay, give me these. How you going, Rob's Pippin Road? Sorry I'm late, guys. I drove my ATV into the Figure Friday barriers trying to get here. That was you? May have injured one of your watchers. Nick Khan is currently soothing things. Oh, geez,
are you okay, Dream
man.
Match?
That's just over there.
Dream Match? Are you okay?
See it happening. So yeah, okay. We need a sign of life from Dream Match, and then we can continue. Wow, you drove
You
our
ran
ATV
over our producer
into our barricades. Forget it, the producer. Our barricades.
Oh no, we got a lawsuit.
Oh, dude, that's the beat. That's the heart monitor. Okay. That's the beat. Oh man, awesome bit. You can find awesome bits everywhere you can on Figure Friday, guys. Use code ICON, save yourself 10%. But moving on, man. What else do we have?
Use code ICON.
Better timing than jazz. Okay, the music genre jazz. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Jazz.
Yeah. Nick Khan, please offer them a code. What? Sorry, a code.
Use code ICON.
Hey, we're 25 minutes in. Let's get into the WrestleMania event.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thank you so much, Dream Match. I'm testing. Look, your salary's getting upped. Okay. But what do we have next here? Hey, I'm not dead after all. Look, yeah, you got that thing on you. Okay, even from the afterlife, you're still hitting the code icon. So I'll give you that. This is posthumous code icon. But moving on, we got the Hall of Champions, new kind of 4-pack that we saw on display in full force. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This isn't the worst 4-pack. I've seen definitely worse 4-packs. But this is like it's not bad. I really like the Bruno in this. I think the Cena is a lot of people's highlights, especially that jersey. I'm surprised they hadn't done this look before for a Cena. There's so many looks I feel like they still need to do for Cena, so they have like a ton of material to work with. But we're seeing an Ultimate Warrior as well. We're seeing like that new SummerSlam Roman Reigns kind of looking thing. The back of the box is oh, I didn't see this before. This is not bad.
Yeah,
I do like the back of the box here. It reminds me of like the bronze rock statue that was on that last Mania, maybe. It was Comic-Con. That was Mania, I think. There you going, Mo. Mwah.
Hey,
a little kiss.
What's up, Mo?
With my hands, okay. Mwah. That's what they do. That's what they do. They're just homies kissing other homies with their hands. I think that's the NWO.
I think that's how they described it.
Yeah. So look, dude, I got an idea, brother. But dude, this is a decent 4-pack, and I'm glad Hogan's not in it. How about that?
You and me both.
I might just like want to grab this for the Bruno. Like that's a new head scan we're seeing from Bruno. I really like the belt as well that he comes with. So yeah, I think this definitely has some hitters. I'm probably gonna miss out on it as a whole. Maybe just get it and try to sell the rest of the figures. But I don't know. I'm a weirdo. What do you think of this 4-pack? Are you grabbing it?
Yeah, this is a 2 out of 4 for me because that Ultimate Warrior is promo photo Ultimate Warrior right after he won the championship.
Right,
it's been long overdue that they did this as an elite. They did a basic way back, but they have never touched on this look as an elite. And a lot of people have done customs of this, obviously, and it looks cool. He's got like that 80s poofy hair, like
yeah.
And that Bruno, I like that they gave him a different head. You're getting a new championship. I think it might be the same. Is it the same championship that comes with the 120 Cody or something like that?
It could be because they just want to get the mold out there. Maybe, yeah, that's a good point.
And then Cena looks cool. Different jersey. Reigns is just kind of like we've seen it.
He's like, here I am, guys.
Going on eBay, guys.
1,000-day streak, by the way.
On
He's so
eBay?
cheeky. On eBay, yeah, probably. That's how long the bid's gonna be. But yeah, would you replace anyone? Do you think this is a good 4 kind of talents to put in this wave?
I think it's a good mix. It's a wild mix because you're getting Bruno in there when it's like, to me, it's completely wild that they are selling toys of Bruno Sammartino. I mean, they might Ultimate Warrior might as well be as old as Bruno Sammartino at this point, to some people. But like Bruno Sammartino in a Target store in 2025 is pretty freaking wild. And same with like
dude.
Great Muta. Like people are gonna look at that and it looks cool as shit. We'll get to it, but like a match that didn't even happen like on American TV. There are going to be so many Great Mutas in Target stores. This is going to be so wild to see.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't expect this unless it's like Zombie Sailor or something like that who have I never expected WWE to make Great Muta figures. Like I know they had he was in WCW, all this fun stuff, right? And the Hall of Fame I think really opened it up for that, maybe for talks of merch and stuff like that and whatnot. So I remember the first time we saw that original Ultimate. Oh man, I'll hold on to it. I'll sidebar. But You know who I think they should add into this set and replace people with?
Who?
David Arquette.
Oh no.
I can't even finish this.
You
Vince Russo.
That from Ready to Rumble.
Yep. That one Daniel Bryan Sheamus match that was 8 seconds on WrestleMania. Put him in there. And then that's it. Actually, and then we keep that Smiling Roman. And then we make no one buy this set. How about that?
I know that's kind of the point, Rob, I was making is like, oh man, I just let it out that I am completely old.
Bro, I never think that of anyone. I just think I get jealous because of their experience. Okay, I want to know everything ever. So it's kind of, I'm jealous of you forever. How about that? Moving on though. Moving on because I will. Oh, sorry. I got hot hands. So
whoa.
Faster fingers in the West, baby. We have we've seen some more John Cena's, and these aren't going to be the last Cena's I think we see as well. We're seeing on the left, I can't remember what year, it looks like a very, very early instance is in Cena's career, you know, with the rap gimmick, maybe even, I don't think it's Prodigy era.
He does have like prototype shorts.
Yeah, that's
under
it, prototype. I'm listening to too much freaking Prodigy, okay?
You're the fire starter.
Yeah, there's a fire starter. That's me. But yeah, this Cena on the left looks really, really cool. I think it's probably either that or the middle one is like the coolest out of these three for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on, then you get like a Chain Gang one with the US Spinner title and the US title that he had prior, and then he got changed, obviously, the design and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Breathe with, yeah, there you go. Dream Match gets it. This is why you guys are the freaking are here, okay? This is why you guys are my caretakers, because you do Prodigy references. And that blue Cena as well, which isn't too far off. That might be like maybe a decade now ago, which decade is a while, right? But that blue run doesn't really feel too long for me, probably because I was like 13. Oh man, I'm making myself feel young. Making myself feel like a baby. Justin, what do you think of these ones?
I like it. He's getting a new torso. This is going to be a Walmart exclusive 3-pack. So that's where you're going to have to try and pick it up at. You know, I think we all expected that they were going to do some type of Cena pack at some point, and they are certainly turning him into this year's Hogan.
Yeah, that's a great point. And yeah, Dream Match leads on to something here as well. That makes sense. He was doing the US Open challenges around this time. I remember the Sammy match, the Neville match as well. Just to name a few, okay? Just look at me, nerd over here. But yeah, I remember that would actually make a lot of sense. I was gonna say they decked out that middle Cena like crazy.
Yeah.
So that makes more sense.
That was the end of the night, and Steve was probably like, just put it on like Cena.
We have to individually put all these shirts and these Cena Mania things, which is crazy, by the way. Shout out to Steven Magic and the Mattel team, Bill.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like shoving the Mania exclusive shirt into the Cenas the day of, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or probably the day before, whatever the case. Madmen over there. Absolute madmen.
All the glamour of toy making.
Right? Yeah. Oh, you're wondering how many people, why aren't so many people flocking to this industry with stuff like that? Okay, keep out of my industry. I'm trying to make it. Okay, I can't make it if other people are making it. Okay, no one's ever said that.
Mm-hmm.
The shoes on Teal Cena do go hard though. They're like the fluoro like highlighter green sort of. Fluorescent sort of stuff. Nice. But I think there was another Cena as well in this casing.
Few.
Yeah, there's a couple. Oh, we got Stripper Cena and we got... he's perfect for Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Mr. Cena. And then on the left, we have, I believe, what's going to be a WWE shop exclusive. Last time is now Farewell Tour Cena. I can't remember where exactly he wore this colorway. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to do something similar for his other like farewell tour colorways, but yeah, what do you think of these?
They're cool. Like they're fine. Like I'm not going to be buying all the Cenas this year, but I'll be buying some of them. These two are skippable for me.
That's Rumble 2025 Cena Colts colors. Okay, cool. Really? We're already seeing like Rumble 2025. That's cool. I wonder if they have like, they probably might have his apparel already sorted out for the whole year and internally talking about it. That'd be pretty cool. And just like kind of release it really quickly. And plus for a Cena, you don't have to change up the formula too much. It's just color, designs, whatever the case, right? So I'm down for all the Cenas, man. Especially like, he's brought back some really cool colorways in this year, so I don't know. I might have to see what the case is with the WWE shop line. Maybe they get a few more attires. I don't know. Who knows? But Stripper Cena missed me with that one. Maybe.
Yeah.
He should
No
have come
Tommy
with like a
guns.
shirt underneath that. Yeah. What? He should have come with a Tommy Boy, featuring Chris Farley and David Spade, which is what we got here in the defining moments. No. So speaking on these defining moments, we've seen renders of these quite a bit ago, I believe. So we're finally seeing like, we have in-hand photos of now, which is crazy, like this Kurt Angle, which I know a lot of people are going to be excited for. It looks like he has like a dollop of bird poo on his head, and it's hilarious. It's like shaving cream, right? From when he had to shave his head. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, what do you think on this one?
I like that Mattel's tapping into the weirdness of things and doing weird things like the shampoo on the head or whatever. It's a nice like talking piece. And then you've got like the toupee with the headset there. I think that's a very cool head. That's probably the one that I'm going to display this figure with because it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, and I feel like this was such like a moment in time as well. Him having the wig and the kind of wrestling gear over it, like the headgear over it. That's probably what I'd be doing, because I don't know how is that going to stay, like the dollop of shaving cream, is that even going to stay on his head? I've got a lot of questions for that. Like I need to find out the dollop of cream physics ASAP, okay? You can really tell Magic took over this and Monday Night Wars. Exactly. Yeah. So I do believe this is a Magic Almost signature special. This is a chef special, a chef dish. Okay, Magic Almost. Even that Paul Heyman back there as well, which we might have photos of. Ooh.
Yeah, we should. Let's see.
Yeah, we should. If
What's
not,
next?
Your pay's getting deducted. I'm just kidding. But dude,
Bloody Austin.
This was something that I think this was one of my favorite reveals that we saw at the weekend, and it's just the possibility that we're getting blood on figures now, and I don't have to say ketchup anymore. I don't have to call it ketchup. I don't have to call it tomato sauce, tomato paste, whatever the damn case is. That homie bleeding. Okay, this is looking really, really nice, dude. I love this to bits. I was editing the thumbnail. I was putting this bloody Austin somewhere. I was like, oh, this is so cool. It made me that much more excited to get something like this. And this is going to be in that defining moments wave, I believe, right? With the Heyman and the Heyman and the Kurt Angle.
Yep.
This is looking really nice. The shirt as well is I really like the design for the shirt. Great, fantastic, man. Please give me all the bloody head sculpts. Makes me really think maybe they'll do bloody 2-packs at some point. Kind of akin to the Blood and Guts wave like we've seen with Jazzwares. So I'm so damn excited for this, man. Holy shish.
This was my favorite thing that we saw because it's kind of groundbreaking for Mattel. I mean, obviously Jazzwares was there first with this modern scale figure line doing blood, and now we see Mattel is doing it as a retail exclusive.
Yeah, dude, which is crazy because I remember the Blood and Guts line for Jazzwares. I remember like it was like, oh yeah, they're all kind of ringside exclusive. Kind of saves you having to sell the retailer on buying bloody toys and stuff like that. So that's just like a paradigm shift in like the time we're in. I feel like that's just like a huge telltale of the kind of time and era of technology. So this is. Oh man, I can keep rambling about it, and I happily will. This is such a cool figure, and I wonder, do you have any? What do you think they're gonna do next in the bloodied realm?
Probably Punk and Drew.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's where you tap into next is a modern one, but if they get Flair back, which I don't think they have the rights to Flair at this point, I could see them really going ham on some you know, bloody Ric Flairs.
That'd be really cool. Some NWA era.
Yep.
Like, literally, if they just made what Collect Mage has done with the, I forget what they're called, big rubber guys. They just do those Ric Flairs. I mean, like, yeah, I'm a happy camper. I'll buy them if I have to. I'll buy them big rubber guys.
Do it.
Cody Cena or Cody Rock. Hey, yeah, okay. They could definitely do like a Cody Rock kind of 2-pack and just deck out the packaging like crazy.
Oh yeah. Right by
moving
the
on.
bus.
Right by the bus, dude. Right by the damn
Wheatley,
bus.
so good I drink it
Drink it
neatly.
neatly. I didn't know the words there.
I
Really
didn't
great.
either.
It's had a little bit of every era. Definitely did. It had a little bit of every Wheatley in it too. Really neatly and sweetly. Where's our Build-A-Figure Rev Shamrock? Dude, thank you. At least someone's asking.
He signed, so
Hey,
maybe he signed at a later point.
It might happen.
I think this should have been a WrestleMania 13 2-pack with Brett, or even a 3-pack with Shamrock, but you take it where you can get it, I guess.
Yeah, you take the small victories, hey. But yeah, moving on. Dude, so this is something I saw you, Mr. Trav Moody and Mr. Trey Whitekiss talk about on a Toy Kind of Mood. Logan Paul does not deserve to be.
He's the LA Knight of this set, right?
Yeah, he is the LA Knight of the set. And like I remember I think Trey said like I feel like Logan deserves the spot more than that LA Knight did, but I don't even want to talk about either of them.
No.
I don't even want to bring them up in the defining moments kind of talk, you know?
I understand the point of Logan posting about it and potentially driving it to more eyeballs and consumers or whatever, but I don't know, maybe that's even a stretch at this point because how many Logan Paul figures have there been at this point? Quite
54.
a few, right? Other than that
exactly.
Ultimate.
Yeah, 54.
Yeah, he's been in the top picks. So
No, but yeah, he's had a lot. Like this was a surprising kind of like I feel like there's other people you could definitely throw in here.
a lot of other people.
There's there's probably like 200 other names I'm thinking of right now.
I can think of 200 other moments.
Yeah. What about when
this wasn't one of them?
What about when William Regal had to take care of Eric Bischoff's nephew, Eugene? Put Eugene in here.
Number 199.
I can't believe I actually might buy a Eugene if it was replacing a Logan Paul and I knew that fact. I would buy that Eugene.
That seems fair.
Yeah, there we go. But this Heyman though, I will say, probably I don't know. I'm gonna see how it's all said and done. The Stone Cold's probably going to be like my hitter of the set, but this is like a really really good Paul Heyman from like ECW One Night Stand, maybe exactly. I think it's from like 2006.
Look how much they decked him out.
Yeah,
coat,
dude.
hat,
they gave him
everything.
The coat, the hat, the different colored tie, the shirt,
Lanyard.
right? The cans, the commentary cans. You have three really big hitters in this set, and then you have Logan Paul. So this is you can save your money in one area and then spend it in the others. So that's I like that. How about I just know I'll have to get like the 4-pack again if I want to get any specific, right? If they're gonna do it that way.
Oh man, I hope not.
I just got reminded of it. My damn brain, dude. My Trey's new YouTube channel. My damn brain.
My damn brain.
Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Off the rails. How I like to be. Oh my god, dark match
yeeting.
CM Punk. We're yeeting, dude, and I'm not yeeting because of Jay. I'm yeeting because of the person to his left. Okay. Oh my god. So, I will definitely I'm going to give Wadfigs the credit for this. At Wadfigs on Instagram, YouTube, everything. Legend, kind of icon in this space, in this community. He was hounding, or not hounding. I think me and him collectively maybe we gave a little hounding to the Mattel team, and once other people found out too. Once we all found out that there was like the WWE Vault channel and he had like the white shorts on it from like 2000 and whatever it was, early 2000s. We were like, wait, they can make a figure of this, right? They have the light. They wore it. He wore it in a WWE ring. He wore it on WWE television in a dark match. But still, Like, what are the possibilities here? And we're finally seeing it. And holy hell, like there's a render to go along with this, and it looks really, really cool. Like, it looks nice. The head scans look really cool. They're like, they got like a red little dye coming off at the end. And then you have Jey Uso.
He's in the Miami Vice gear, so there's that.
Yeah. The J does look really, really cool. Like the render for it, I think looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a cool look. I'll give it that, but it's also like we're yeeted out.
Yeah, especially if you're showing me the guy to my left in the same breath.
Well,
oh man.
Then you look at the other guy that's in this line. Do we got it?
I'm forgetting who else is in this line.
Well, here's the color, but
oh
yes,
Justin, hit me with it. Thank you. This is pretty crazy. And you have a very valid point to make about the different facial expressions, and I want to get to that.
Yeah.
But this is this is really, really cool to see. This reminds me of something like a NECA or a Hot Toys or something like that. We thought we were going to see, maybe a render of a Penta figure, but not this kind of fleshed out. Maybe not this thought out, right? When did he debut? January? They've had enough time, okay?
Yeah.
But dude, this is really, really nice. You're getting the Cero Miedo hands. You're getting his entrance pose hands where he goes like this, which is hilarious. And you get a couple fists and your favorite C grips.
Oh, I do love some C grips.
Yeah, this is your favorite. We can go another 10 minutes on these C grip hands. But the soft goods jacket, you're getting the mouth cover for the mask itself. But the biggest thing I think on this that people are talking about are the interchangeable expressions. So, Justin, I want to talk, obviously. I want you to talk to me for once instead of me talking about what you think on this as like a whole, as a release. What do you think of the interchangeable mounts, everything that we get with this?
I don't know what to think about the interchangeable mounts. I really want to see them in practice because if I wonder if they're going to be sturdy enough to stick in there. You would think that they would be. Like, I don't want my figure falling apart on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are small parts too, so they're going to be things that you can easily lose. So that kind of bugs me. I don't know if I really like. I didn't really like the hair, like the removable hair, like the swappable hair. And to me, this is like the next evolution of that. Is like you're just getting different expressions that are plug-inable. And I could see where it would work on Penta as opposed to other figures, but I don't know. I would kind of rather just have multiple heads.
Yeah. I think there's something that you said, like, I'd rather not sacrifice like a different head scan for like a like a mouthpiece, because the amount of sunglasses accessories that I've lost is crazy, and they're smaller than these mouthpieces. So maybe probably like the one thing that you can hope for is just it being sturdy, because you do not want it to if you have it on display and you just hear a drop of plastic in the background, you're like, what was that? And then years later you come to find it's going to be a Penta mouth.
This isn't the one. Like this isn't the right head. But this Minoru Suzuki from Storm Collectibles, like his tongue, there's one with a tongue expression, and the tongue comes out. And I have been terrified of losing it because that damn thing is so small. And that's kind of my fear with the mouths is like, it'll be like the Minoru Suzuki tongue. So,
yeah, like where do you even put these? Like when like the interchangeable expressions, where do you put them after? Like if you're not using one, do you put it in your hand bin? Do you put it in your photo box? They're getting lost anyway. You're gonna need I need a Penta mouth bin. Penta mouth shelf.
So fishing
like
tackle
Yankum
box.
Dream figure. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. The tackle box. I'm gonna have a whole Penta mouth tackle box.
In your pants.
What? Yes.
Yes, there.
I approve of this message. But yeah, so this is gonna be. I'm like trying to get this. What am I doing? So this is gonna be the Netflix debut attire, I believe, right? So
Yeah, I would think
This
so.
is it's gonna be a really really nice figure. I can't wait to see what this looks like with in-hand product. I wonder when we're gonna see in-hand product of this. But yeah, like you said, I can probably definitely see why they did it. It's probably easier on Penta than would be on other figures to do interchangeable mouth expressions, especially because you got like the mask sort of kind of you got the mask masking it, if you will. So
Yeah.
you got that going on. So that makes it easy. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I understand it. But yeah, I think this is gonna be the first time around of it, right? The first go around doing it. So it might be loose coming out and stuff like that. Like I remember the whatever first interchangeable hair we got. It wasn't the most snug, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do wonder how it's gonna be in hand. Got that damn Wheatley song stuck in my head now. Thanks a lot, gents. And Wheatley's not even paying me. Oh,
You're
man.
welcome.
What can I say except now Moana's gonna have to pay
well.
me.
What can I say is this? If anybody's looking for John Cena, he's up for pre-order at Walmart right now.
Right now. Oh shish.
I don't think this is the. It's definitely not the version with the champion, or not the championship, the other
Well, there
shirt.
you go,
but
guys.
yeah,
The
Go,
last time is now.
go, Matt, go, everybody.
Go, everyone, go right now. Whoa! If it's coming out loose, see a doctor.
Mm.
Well,
Now I'm glad that Wheatley song's stuck in your head.
yeah, yeah. Now I am. After reading that, now I am. When we all lose mouths and Penta main event figures go for $100 on eBay. Yeah,
Pentax.
Pentax. And Pentax is great, actually. I thought that was a misspelling, but Pentax is hilarious. The Pentax, dude. We gotta make it a thing. I mean, either that or Mattel is gonna make it a thing on their own, okay, with all these mounts. But I wonder, what is an Ultimate Edition gonna look like for Penta?
Oh,
Interchangeable
man.
mounts, interchangeable masks, interchangeable hair under the mask.
By then it'll just do the dance or like the slow strut by itself,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Anyway, from the vault, ringside exclusives! Guys, ringside collectibles is... I think there's a certain code that you can use. Forget.
Use code ICON.
I amuse myself like way too easily, but we're finally seeing in-hand products of this, and My Damn Toys have said this yesterday. I think I've thought this since I've seen this reveal. I think this is probably the best Cactus Jack, in my opinion, that I think we're getting. Just head scan alone, because I feel like it's been a little bit like since they used that head scan. Maybe it's like the first Cactus Jack Elite kind of head sculpt, and I didn't mind it then, so I kind of want to get this one now. Barbed wire wooden plank kind of goes fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really really cool to me. This RVD gear is sexy as all hell. Was this meant to be released back when he was with the company a while ago? Like, is that this one?
Yeah, this sounds like a reel from the Vault one where it was unreleased and now you're getting it in this line.
Yeah, man. This is really, really nice looking, especially up close, that green on that RVD. What do you think on these two? And you can see the Scott Hall to the left as well. But yeah, these aren't like completely new. I think we've seen renders, right? So
Yeah, we've kind of touched on these, I feel like, but definitely scoops for me. And you're getting that Hall and Nash are both ringside exclusives, if I remember right. So, and I think Cactus Jack obviously was too.
yeah. Yeah, that's a cool little fun little tidbit right there. You're getting the prototype as well, not the Firestarter, not the Prodigy. But yeah, this is a solid wave. Is it these four or is it 5 in the wave?
4. And then Cena's in the next wave with John Cone and Hornswoggle and Boogeyman.
Okay, now those John Cones, I need both of them ASAP.
Yeah.
I need that blue referee SmackDown John Cone and throw like a Elite 90 Ric Flair, whatever the head scan is, that Ric Flair on him, make it a Charles Robinson. got Lil Nate. Okay, I seen someone already do that, so I did not make that up. I will not steal that. Last time Cena is now live on Walmart, but it won't include the Vegas shirt. Yeah, man. Dude, I might. Okay, this is a grain of salt. No, I'm not even gonna say it. You're just gonna have to tune in. Yeah, I'm devilish with this. Captain Jack looks money. If you have an extra Ultimate Mankind, easy upgrade too. Great point. I need that Ultimate Mankind still. That's a really nice looking Mankind in my opinion. RVD got small knee pads. Yay! And actually, like, they fixed his kick pads as well, so he's not even having the old RVD formula. It's like this new Seth Rollins kick pads, I think. Something like that. Maybe maybe it's like a game of telephone, and I'm just hearing everyone say one thing, diluted into another thing. But this is a good looking formula for this RVD. The John is different from his Builder figure. Oh yeah, okay. Scratch logo versus modern logo. What are we talking?
John Cone, referee.
John Cone. I was like John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
my
got
bad.
the prototype head, but
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Get me out of here. I need food or something. My tummy's grumbling. Moving on. Elite Survivor Series, dude. Oh, baby. Everyone's excited for this, Brett. I'm excited for this, Brett. I'm making an Owen straight away. I've never tried to make an Owen, like custom, and I don't think I've gotten the Jazzwares Owens. And the reason is that it's not my look for Owen. It's not my attire, right? So I wanted to get them anyway, but I feel like they're pretty expensive to find here, so I couldn't find it for a good price anyway. But I need those head scans because they're going right in this damn Brett, man. What do you think on this wave? How it turned out? I think the Nick Aldis is probably a little bit iffy in parts, but overall this isn't too bad.
sneaky wave. You've got a lot of different things going on here. Like you said, people are going to double up on the Bretts to make Owen. I think that they'll want an extra Nick Aldis head probably so they can make it an elite wrestler, Nick Aldis, so you can get your NWA champion there. Yeah, JD looks improved from the 112, Elite 112. It's a much better look. Yeah.
Funko Pop wear. Yeah, give me it. Give me it.
Best 1, 2, 3 kid yet. So, and this is $1 Million Corporation. I need a baby face. Well, I mean, he's got a baby face in this, but I need the good guy 1, 2, 3 kid with that same look. I think that's a very cool look. And then
that is a really nice like attire for it. Sorry, could you go to the 1, 2, 3 kid again? Dream match. But it kind of reminds me of Crush. Is that, did they do anything?
It's $1 Million Corporation. So,
okay, so that was the faction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. I'm learning.
That's fine.
Hey, if
look
you're
at
not
this
growing,
poster,
you're dying
Cody.
or something. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got Survivor Series poster Cody, by the way, which is all. I think that's really really cool.
When I go to war, I go to war as Stardust.
Yeah, dude, and shirtless.
Yes.
I go to war shirtless. I need the opposing soldiers to check me out. Okay.
Once you've used the pure plank.
Once I've used the pure plank, yes, yeah. My ego, my fragile ego. He probably refused to wrestle in paint. Can you imagine?
I don't blame him.
If he got asked, hey, Cody, would you want to wrestle in paint again? It's just
that's not gonna work for me, brother.
He just starts brothering all over the place. Apocalypse Now, Cody. That's yeah. That's a great reference. Dude, this Cody would look great up against that one Hulk Hogan that came out. Was it the Survivor Series?
Yeah.
Right?
Or SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Yeah.
Are you thinking of the camo pants?
Yep. That's the one. Yeah. So I just think this is a cool Cody attire, regardless, though. So you could definitely like grab this, put on whatever head scan you want. Now you have a really cool looking Cody. So yeah, this is a great line. Stardust
was his personal Apocalypse Now, I think.
Yeah, this is like Stardust got real bad trauma. You know, it's like some Batman origin story or something for Stardust, and he's just like hauling ass with an AK, just like like in bushes and shit.
And stomp These are stomp figures.
Yeah, dude. This is the Stomp Cody. The new Stomp Cody. Pop that Cody head on a classified G.I. Joe. There you go. That would be a dub. I think they should make an Ultimate Edition Dean Ambrose, not John Moxley, Dean Ambrose. That was so funny to read. Dude, I agree. They should make an Ultimate Edition Dean Ambrose right now. Why haven't they? Justin?
He seems to work for a company that I like.
Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna stop whining.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis, very questionable face. But I wonder what the head scan's gonna come with, which figure, because you can just get that figure and plop this head scan on whatever suited body you already have. So
You're gonna make me look, aren't you?
oh damn it!
I'll see if I can pull it up real quick.
I made you curious, man. Curiosity
Yeah,
killed the Justin.
It did. I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Real.
It's not Cody. It's not JD. It's 1-2-3 Kid.
Damn, they're gonna make me buy a 1-2-3 Kid figure now. I
Yeah.
can't believe this. I'm fine with that. It's whatever. Moving on.
You know what
dude,
I've always wondered? If they make the
Yes.
same amount of parts. Like if they make the same amount of Build-A-Figure parts, or if they overweight a figure, because there's always an anchor figure, right? So you figure that there's more Codys, but
yeah.
are they proportionally like? Do we get the same amount of figures in a Build-A-Figure wave?
I get what you mean, because Cody, he's like a big kind of
Yeah.
name in the line. Would he get more of the figures shipped out in the wave? Would he get more of the legs or whatever as well?
Yeah.
That's
Are there
that's
just
kinda
more?
hilarious thought.
Yeah.
I'm
like
writing
just
that
a
down.
bunch
You're
of
gonna write that
torsos?
down for next week, Justin.
Yeah.
We got this. I'm actually like, that's a great. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't get lost on that thingy. Okay, cool.
Top picks.
Dude. Yeah. I just said thingy, and I should remember. This is a cool little Elite Top Picks, I believe. I don't think we've seen photos of what these top picks were, but I really like the Rey Mysterio. The Solo Sikoa is kind of something, just more of what we've seen before. And the Cody Rhodes is something similar to that. You know, it's a lot of what we've seen before, but it is a new gear in Elite form for Cody. So, this is this is probably what to be expected from like a top picks wave, maybe, I'd say.
Yeah. Cody looks like he's about ready to be shot out of a cannon.
Like Evil Knievel style, yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to come with like a helmet, yeah.
First Elite boots, Solo, and then we got an LWO Rey Mysterio before, but yeah.
Yeah, like I think like underneath the shirt for that Rey, it looks really, really cool. Like it's the red and black and white, and that's like, you get that colorway on anything, I'm probably buying it. Now you know how to coerce me into buying stuff, okay? People just put red, black, and white on it. Same with Solo Sikoa. I mean, yeah, it's like we've seen the same Solo like a ton of times, and I think, yeah, I guess like I wouldn't even put Solo in the top picks wave if I knew what I knew now about like this year in booking. You know what I mean? We'll be getting yeah. This is gonna be like the new Roman. Hey, it's gonna just like no updates gonna happen. Why? Because we're busy working on Axe and Demolition or whatever, you know.
They updated him that one time where it was like they put out like the way emaciated Solo, and they're like, "Oh no, we got to rush out like the other one." Yeah, and now it's like, this is what you get.
Yeah, this is what you guys asked for. This is how many times you guys asked for it. They're just fulfilling requests at this point. Solo will be defining moments any day now. He might be the defining moment. He just might be the whole wave.
That prom Solo should have been.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up. Prom Solo. If Solo had sculpted arm tape, I'd be down. Yeah, this is a new thing that hopefully we start to see. And we'll see more of that in a little bit here. I personally think that Solo is so ugly. Everything else is good except the head scan. Yeah, I think like the head scan's kind of getting tired on me as well. Like we've just seen it with every Solo. You can start using some of the Ultimate head scans. I thought those were pretty decent, even on some Elites, just to make it different. But moving on. Moving right along. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, baby! What wave is this, Justin? Do we know?
It is Legends 27, I believe, because the
Legends
click is 28.
27. Legends 27, baby. Oh my god, we're seeing something fluffy and yellow on one of these frames. And we'll get to that. But we're seeing Big Evil, Mr. Takey, Mr. Undy Takey himself. I think Trey said he has like the old man's, he has like the different singlet underneath. So I'm waiting to see how that looks like with everything said and done. Oh, I think I know what he's talking about with the new singlet thing. It looks like it has the Boneyard match, freaking Undertaker. Oh, not Boneyard. Anyway, I'm not the Undertaker knowledgeable man. Okay, that's Justin's job. But we also have a Terry Funk as well. Which
Don't
looks
put
really
that evil
nice.
on me.
I'll put that big evil on you. Yeah. Then there's Terry Funk's getting a chase treatment in the set too, which is really cool to see. He's getting a nice blue kind of colorway. But there's also some other people in the set.
WCW looking Terry in that one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And we get Tennessee Lee on the right. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, please, one day. No, on the left in the blue, we can see Jack Black as Steve from the Minecraft movie. So that's a really cool figure that we can look forward to. He's got the branding iron, as we know Steve from the Minecraft movie does. Over here in the blue over there. Justin, you seen the Minecraft movie?
I have not.
Okay. Well, that's Jack Black in this photo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sorry,
As the Great Muda?
no, as Terry Funk.
Oh, okay.
That's Jack Black. It's just the joke didn't land, but it is landing. Great Muda in at my house. He's landing at my house because I need to buy at least 20. This is crazy. This is final bye Muda, right?
Yep. It says
crazy.
it on the back.
Yeah, dude, which is nuts. It says final bye. Huge pop for me. Like I was talking earlier in the episode, the Great Mudas are some of the funnest I look forward to seeing, just because the possibility for Great Muda figures did not feel this real and in forever maybe. So it's always really, really cool when we get to see a Great Muda kind of reveal and shown off, and that's freaking fantastic. And then we have a Billy Goddamn Gunn over here. Okay,
This is an insane set in so many different ways. Like
yeah.
I'm insanely excited about like Muda and Terry Funk and Smoking Gun Billy Gunn, but like to see this set hit a retailer in 2025 is insane. I mean, literally insane. Like Muda, this is a Japanese version of Muda as an old man retiring. You get two Terry Funks. You get an sort of obscure look of Billy Gunn at this point. I mean, this isn't like peak Billy Gunn. And then Undertaker, which, Big Evil it's whatever. But like, that is an insane lineup.
This is
in
crazy.
So many ways. Like, I can't
crazy.
believe a retailer is going to be carrying these. Like, they're going to be people looking at Great Muda on the shelf.
And Billy Gunn and Great Muda aren't even with the company, which is crazy. And it's like, that's just there's so many factors to this set. I think this is definitely one to look out for, especially if you're a fan of this time, of this era. This would be like a "Where have you been all my life" sort of line. You know what I mean? So is this in the final bye for Great Muda? Was that Darby and Sting in that match?
I think it was Nakamura. I think this is the Nakamura match.
Okay. I'm gonna research it. But dude, yeah. I think we've seen like a leak of the cloth goods.
Yep.
For that Muda, kind of floating around. So we did kind of know it was coming. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not. Ooh, dude, I think this was the Darby Sting match.
Oh, really?
Oh no, wait, no, I am stupid.
I mean, he may have worn the same attire.
Yeah. This is very true. There's two different bye matches he had. He's confusing me.
I think he had a lot of bye matches.
He had a lot. Okay, never mind.
There were a lot of bye-byes.
Okay, never mind then. I'll retcon it. This is the Sting and Darby match. No, it goes with the Chase Nakamura. Yeah, this makes the most sense. But yeah, like that's gonna be freaking insane to see as well. Like I remember when we saw that Shinsuke having the matching attire, I was like, what? That's crazy. He didn't even wear this on television, or whatever the hell. He did wear it on television, I guess. But you can absolutely play it off like it was a pro wrestling Noah attire, and you can do the damn same here. So, I love it. Terry was saying bye-bye since 1985.
Terry
Yeah.
Funk forever. 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 People are going to be doubling up on that Billy Gunn too, and somebody's going to make some money off of some Bart Gunn heads if that is a thing. That
And some Tennessee Lee figures.
it's some Tennessee Lee. I don't love the legs on the Diamond Dallas page. These are essentially the same legs as the Diamond Dallas page. I don't love them. They're a little too tight together, like too tied together. Like they're very compact, but and so he doesn't stand super great. But hopefully they've fixed it a little bit, and then those are like super tight too. So thanks, Vietnam.
Yeah, dude. Getting my tight jeans and everything. I want my jeans to feel loose. Okay? Like that freaking Dusty shirt would be on me. Okay? There's a hair in my... Sorry. What is happening? This episode's cursed. We got this next line. I may snatch Billy to swap the boots on my custom elite hangman. Oh,
There you go.
You're on. There you go. You're cooking with oil, man.
Yep.
This set, I can't remember. Is this? What is this?
Legends Greatest Hits. Coming this fall
I was like,
to Target.
I could guess, but it's gonna be wrong. We got Terry Taylor. We're getting the Butcher as well. We're getting a Cody, a Dusty, and who else are we getting?
The Barber. That's the Barber.
That's the bar.
Brutus the Barber.
Did I say the Butcher?
You did. He's got the
Dude,
blade,
we
though.
got the Butcher and Blade right next to it. This is the new addition in the Elite line, guys. Oh my god. We got Brutus the Butcher Beefcake.
He's gonna.
Who is that guy?
He was probably called the Butcher at one point in WCW.
Yeah. That's probably where I'm getting it off. I'll blame that.
He was also the Butcher in WCW.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just meaning. Yeah, I obviously meant WCW, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Obviously.
Zodiac. Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, we're getting a new Brutus. We're getting a new Terry Taylor. We haven't seen this Rooster in like a long time. So
Yeah.
they're getting that back out for people who wanted that. Which is
All of
this is
me.
WWE all of me. Yeah. Was this a WWE shop like exclusive? Was that?
I want to say it was like one of those collector's edition, but I can't remember fully.
You might be right with that actually. Brutus kind of has a Hulk Hogan rock and wrestling cartoon vibe. Yeah, definitely. I think it's those eyes, huh? Who else? Who else do we have? We have the we have Cody. We have Virgil, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome. This is like, has Virgil gotten a standalone figure in Mattel line, or has it just been a builder figure?
He has. He was a Toys R Us
yeah.
exclusive at one point.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm doing.
So
I'm
similar to this, but different attire.
Gotcha.
Different version of this suit.
I just wish Virgil had these to sign at signings, you know. But yeah, this is still like so cool to see. And dude, someone's gonna make like a convention table and just have him behind it with like the money in the hands. You know what I mean? Like that. I need to see a
That's what came with the Virgil was like it was a little cardboard placard that said "Wrestling Superstar Virgil."
Oh yeah. Okay, I know the figure now.
Yeah,
dude. Okay. Well, now I need that.
Yeah.
How about they re-release that? Okay, just the placard.
Hopefully they throw it in the package with this one. They should.
That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But there's also like this really nice purple gear Cody Rhodes, which I'm not sure. Have we seen this in an Elite before? Or,
no,
I know there's a chase for this Cody.
I think it was a basic. So I think they've made a long old basic into an Elite finally.
Yeah. At this point, just make a Cody high school wrestling champion, Cody little kid backstage at WCW. I mean, hey, they have the they have the rights to use those. Don't give them ideas, okay?
Yeah, they're probably working it up right now.
Yeah. Oh man, they're working up his
puberty
second
years 3-pack.
Dude, through the years 3-pack, guys, coming too soon to Mattel Creations. I can't speak. Michelle McCool though. Is this going to be in the same wave as that Undertaker, or is this a new wave?
I think
they're
this is
next to each
Candice
other.
Michelle, right? Am I wrong? Or is it Michelle McCool?
Dude, you might wait. Don't expect me to get anything right, okay?
I could be completely wrong. So
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely Michelle McCool. The Lay Cool storyline. The belt.
okay.
For some
well,
reason,
then
as
that
a
makes
kid, I
sense
remember that.
she's-
Yeah.
Well, I was wrong.
Dude, it's not a great memory to have. But yeah, Cody being McCool, I think. Yeah, Cody being born during Great American Bash 1985 with Mama. Wow. And that's how the president was born.
Yeah.
And that's how I met your mother.
Great American
Unbelievable.
Bash 85.
What do I pay for this subscription for, dude? Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need like a Fightful newsletter. I would be so unreliable. I'd be like, let's not even think about that. Okay. Let's think about greater pastures, like these Shawn Michaels and Diesel figures. Actually, the Curtain Call, right? So we got some Curtain Call figures coming out, and I saw these figures stand alone first, and then I heard that there were the Curtain Call figures, and I was like, that makes so much sense. I think that's really, really cool. I didn't think they would ever be releasing that pack like that. I always thought it'd be a little bit too on the nose or something like that, a little bit too kind of. What's kayfabe? That's not a thing anymore, dude. You know, sort of thing.
I'm kind of with
like,
you though, because
yeah.
it is like the percentage of wrestling, percentage of fans that actually remember this moment from what is it like at this point, like 30 years ago,
from a
like,
house show.
Yeah, from a house show.
Yeah.
Like I know that it has some significance, but it just feels like it's a pretty deep cut for a full set.
Yeah.
That said, like Michaels looks, I love this attire. Very cool look. There's the Mania Diesel that's the chase figure in the wave, and Rob is right. This is definitely like they were definitely trying to do the Playgirl hair. There's no doubt in my mind they were.
Yep.
And
wait, you know what it looks like off the top of your head, Justin? I've got questions
from the cover, I believe.
Okay. As long as you didn't look in. No, I'm kidding.
Here,
you
let me show you the
heart
page.
content, okay, whatever your heart wants to.
Let me get it from under my desk here.
Oh yeah. Oh, this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diesel is getting a chase, and we're getting this Hunter Hearst as well, Mr. Levesque. But yeah, like the Curtain Call is a very kind of on the nose thing to make a pack of. What's next? The David Schultz assaulting the interviewer. Like, I'm like, I hope that's next. If we get a David Schultz assaulting, what was his name?
John Stossel.
John Stossel.
Yeah.
If he a cheeky David Schultz assaulting pack would be really cool.
I would
Ultimate
buy
Edition.
that. I would buy that defining moment, and I would buy the Tom McGee. Like,
Yeah.
like, give me both.
Yeah. I don't know. We're
It's
literally just giving them
1985.
free money. This is free money for them. This is so unfair. Dude, a David Schultz Ultimate Edition John Stossel 2-pack.
Yeah.
That's like so dumb. He's like got different expressions of like, you think this is fake?
Just the
Anyway.
smacking hand. Like,
Yeah, dude. Oh, you could, interchangeable hands, all this stuff. Okay. Fantastic.
Don't send me on a Dr. D like rabbit hole of videos from Tuesday Night
will.
Titan. Did you
It's
know?
gonna happen.
I think he shot a shotgun off on TNT, like the talk show with Vince McMahon. He like shot a shotgun,
Oh,
like a real
yeah!
shotgun into the
I did
ceiling.
see that. Yeah.
Guy was, became
do
a
you do?
bounty hunter. Yeah,
What do you do after that? Like you're on the set and someone is you're
it's
trying to
one
be
of
real
those.
professional.
Yeah, where Vince has like that canned, fake thing, but this was like the real reaction.
I can't believe that.
An amazing man.
Thank you, David Schultz, for everything. Moving on though, because I believe there's a razor in that set as well.
Yeah.
But Dude, how about this though? We're finally seeing a look at this kind of Scott Steiner big pop-up pump. Is this the Mattel Creations? I don't think it's the Mattel Creations, but we saw it maybe on that event. Is that where I'm thinking?
I want to say it's going to be Monday Night War, right? And
Yeah, that's what
so
this
it'll
is.
be
Yeah, yeah.
Mattel Creations and probably Walmart.
Okay, cool. Oh, so a Monday Night War is like from now on going on Mattel Creations? Is this like all with store exclusives?
It seems to be the case for the most part. I imagine that there will be moments where it deviates, like the greatest hits sets. I have yet to see those hit Mattel Creations, but yeah, definitely think this is Walmart.
Yay, Walmart.
Yeah. I did
I could
see a
hear
bunch
the
of Lex
deflation.
Lugers today.
Yeah. Oh man.
I
At least
do
he's
love
there.
Walmart. It's so great.
Oh man.
They so
Oh.
deliver on nothing.
You can't even say they deliver on like in general because they don't deliver.
Yeah.
Because they don't deliver, they cancel.
Yeah.
Oh man. But this is a cool looking wave. I think. Is that what are you most excited out of for this wave? This might be more of your wheelhouse as a viewer. But I think for me the big pop-up pump, man. The Steiny. The little Steiny is probably but I want to see how that Kurt Angle looks as well. But what are some big hitters out of this one?
Well, it's Steiner and his well, buy your own tiger, but that's Scott Steiner, and then this Kurt Angle, which obviously, Euro Continental Champion Kurt, which is an upgrade over the entrance grades.
Dude, oh Matt, thank you, you sweetheart. I'm glad someone's laughing at this because I would
No
be
kidding.
into an open void, just laughing still. So I'm glad like people are sharing. It makes me feel heard,
Yeah.
And thank you, Justin, for putting up with this and dreaming.
I mean, who would I talk to about Dr. D?
Yeah.
You tuned in for WrestleMania reveals. You're getting AEW Jazzwares Tan Talk and Dr. D, David Schultz.
Damn right. Where'd he get his damn degree? I want to know. But yeah, that European title. When's the last time we seen that? Right. So that's gonna be really really nice to see again in the line.
Yeah.
Who else? There's like I think The Rock is in here. We got Book.
Oh yeah. Like the full set, like the actual like Build-A-Figure wave with Big
Yep.
Bubba, GI Bro, Booker T, Lex Luger, Make a Difference Fatu, and The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I can't wait
They
to
are
see
getting
Make a
the
Difference.
most out of those like big guy legs that we've seen for Dusty Rhodes and
Yeah.
Golga, and they're just like, yep, just keep churning them out. Like, who else can we build a figure with this?
Yeah. Who else is a chunky fella where we can make it into a figure? Me! Oh my god. Mattel, I got a great idea. I got some thunder thighs, okay? If you need some molds that needs to be met, please make a... no one's going to buy that. Moving on. We got another Monday Night War set, though. And I think this one's probably the one that's hitting me the most out of this Monday Night War line and the one that we just saw. Build a figure, damn Michael, damn Cole. Oh my, this is such a cool Michael Cole era to get. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a lot of people's cup of tea, this Michael Cole. So it is funny that it's getting an elite treatment or build a figure treatment before maybe like an updated look for a Michael Cole. So I think that's great. The Brian Pillman, we saw an updated version of the hair on Steve O's action figure attacks Instagram. So that was lovely as well. That looks really, really cool. I wonder how that pairs up with the Zombie Sailor toys. I want a blue denim Cole too. Don't we kind of need all of them. Adam Cole? Okay. Michael Cole? Wait, that's who you're talking about. I'm really slow. We got Eric Bischoff as well with the white hair. I wish maybe they used the... What wave was it? Where he had like the white hair and he had the NWO shirt, but the white shirt underneath it. What? And he had the white hair. What wave was that? The Elite.
Was
It
it?
was like one of the pay-per-view ones, it felt like.
Oh, I don't remember.
Anywho.
Yeah. Well, he's had the Ultimate Edition WCW Nitro Ring one, and then
Is it the Monday Night War Elite that he's had?
the Ruthless Aggression.
Ruthless Aggression. But
But it was dark hair, and then it had the mask head.
Yeah, okay. I think that's the best Eric Bischoff scan that they've freaking got. I think they need to use that for every Eric Bischoff, and more of that than some of these head scans. I know like this is still young Eric Bischoff, but I think the likeness in that early like Ruthless Aggression era Elite, right, is kind of insane. Just make that give him white hair. I think.
Yeah.
Make him look like damn Leland from Twin Peaks. Okay, just give him some white hair, and you're fine.
WCW
what's
New
up?
Blood.
Hey there you go. Hey from Ireland. What's going on, Ireland? How the hell are you doing? How you going, Shadowplay? Thanks for stopping by. We're international right now. I'm Australia, America, Ireland. Where else? Okay, let me know where else. The Brian Pillman figure looks really cool. Yeah. Still eager to see how it looks up against the Zombie Sailor toys. Which one comes out better looking? Which one comes out on top out of the two? But this American Badass Taker, right, is... I think it's kind of nuts. It kind of just looks like a photo of Taker from this time. You know, it's like with everything on top. The trench coat, you got the cheeky vest, the bandana, the sunglasses, everything. I think that's a really great Undertaker. And John Tenta, I mean, I'm never going to get mad at that.
Who did they get?
The Khans over here wheeling and dealing in the NFL draft.
Yeah, the NFL draft's going on right now. That's our competition.
Oh man.
And TNA.
We can never have anything. And TNA, we can't have anything.
I think we're all right.
Okay, well, we'll do better in the ratings war against SmackDown, I think.
Yeah.
When we're back to back, we're back to
Usually.
business next week. Yeah. That's usually how it goes, right?
Well.
Anywho, Justin, my monitor is turned completely off.
Well, I can see you.
Okay, good. What we got next? When we get Ahmed Johnson?
The shark.
Harlem. Yeah, dude. When are we getting Ahmed Johnson in an Elite? I might ask. I don't want to be that guy who asks Steve, when's this guy coming in? And it's like, we need a contract of them first, dude.
We're getting a Hassel toy one, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm very excited for that one. Although it's not Ahmed Johnson, it is... I forget his name.
Tony Norris.
Tony Norris. Yeah. Okay. Everyone's favorite, beloved, Tony. Sorry, I'm trying to get this monitor to fit. Got to pay these electrical bills to keep the monitor on. Yeah, man.
Harlem Heat 2000. Wow.
I keep spending the rent. What is it? The electrical bill money on my figures. You can't blame me.
I can't.
And if you can't, if you could blame me, get out of my sight. No. Get out of my sight right now. You don't know what it's like. Anyway, let's move on. My monitor's finally fixed. Let's
Monday Night Ward.
Sorry. This is the updated Pillman that I was talking about. Steve O's sharing on the grams of instance. So,
looking good.
Yeah, this is a nice it definitely fixed the hair color because it was very yellow on the other kind of version. So yeah, this is looking nice. Ooh, what we got here, Justin?
Alba Fire and Lola Vice.
Oh my god.
And then Austin Theory on the right.
Back. I'm just looking at Obafemi.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is like a pretty cool set with like a lot of new names. We're getting another Theory in there, which we haven't seen in a bit here. We did see it not too long ago. But I don't know. The world of wrestling figures is so fast. Sometimes it's hard.
Bill Pullman figure.
Bill Pullman. That's if he went to a different kind of industry. You know what I'm saying? A little different entertainment industry. I thought The Rock was showing up for this stream.
Yeah, he's gonna go on McAfee tomorrow and explain why he couldn't make it.
Yeah, he wanted to give us, the actual TV time. He's so gracious.
He said, he called us and he said, brothers, he said, you've got 4 days to cook, and I'm gonna leave it to you. You're professionals. You're gonna cook.
We have to make sure I'm smelling what you guys are cooking. You smell what I'm cooking your whole lives.
Dream Match is gonna play a song here for 5 minutes and walk out.
It's gonna be Fiend, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh my
Oh.
god. It sounds like an alarm going off. It sounds like I need to wake up for something in the morning when I hear that song. Like
I'm surprised
I don't
that
like it.
after 5 minutes of that alarm clock going off, Cody couldn't wake up.
Oh man, that would wait. Yeah, I'd shoot up like I'm late for
What?
work, man. Like I'm late for grade 8 again. You know, I'm late.
I'm
I'm late
changing
for
my
orientation.
I'm changing my morning alarm now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Code icon, by the way.
Yeah.
But these
Look at
figures are
this.
some of the ones that I think. Man, these might be some of my favorites from the weekend as well, just because this means that suited bodies are going to be like kind of not bulky and not looking weird or chunky monkey, whatever the case is, right? And you're getting two kind of instances of that suit. We're getting two Codys, one's a Chase, and I believe this is going to come with that Bruno title, right? That you were saying.
I think it might. It comes with one of those titles.
From
So
what, yeah, we saw a render I remember not long ago that had something. It's kind of similar to that. So, yeah. So there's a fly in here, bro. This episode is cursed. My monitor is turning off. There's a fly in here. I'm Australian.
it's Jeff Goldblum.
I can't have anything. Yeah, dude. Hi, it's me, Jeff Goldblum. He just starts talking like that. He also said he could have smoothed out a few things here and there, but I don't remember what this is in relation to. I've got a
Rock.
small brain. The Rock. Okay, this is
Yeah.
okay. Oh my! He just has a freaking team of writers to write him excuses for things. It's so funny. It's fantastic. Thank you. We're getting such good use out of the soundboard now. I feel it in my bones. Okay. Great stream until the main event. Yeah. But yeah, these are great Codys. I don't want to get sidetracked too long because I can absolutely get distracted because I'm having too much fun here. But a new tan for Bron Breakker's going on, and also where is he looking? But to his left, we're seeing an LA Knight. It might look like a new retooled like head sculpt, but it doesn't look. I don't know. I'm not too confident on that. Hopefully it is a newly tooled head sculpt because that wasn't the greatest head sculpt. I don't know. It was being recorded with a live studio audience. Oh, you got to read the fine print. See,
Yeah.
we normally take a sample of your blood as soon as you enter the building, but we just don't tell you. And that's also in the fine print of the contract that we don't tell you about as well.
Chicago Bulls gear here on LA Night.
Chicago Bulls gear here on LA Night.
Needs to
Thank
he
you.
needs to hit some leg day though. I feel like
I'm
we're still
so-
stuck on smaller legs here.
It's crazy because you can interchange the main event LA Knight legs, and they fit way better. Like they look aesthetically way better on like an elite ball joint, which is kind of nuts.
That is wild.
So I might have to do that with this, or just completely upgrade it as a whole. This is an interesting one. His formula is still that same formula. I do think that needs like a complete retooling. I don't think that about a lot of formulas. You know, there's parts here and there, but I think LA Knight definitely for his elite. Even his Ultimate Edition had skinny legs, but Bron Breakker's getting a new tan. Okay, Malibu Stacy, he gets a new tan. This is a great looking Bron Breakker though, and I do like the LA Knight attire, so I might get that as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Dom.
we found it. Yeah, dude, this Dom Mysterio is another one of my favorites, and Dom's not even like he's not a mainstay for me. Like when I'm watching WWE, it's not like someone I'm seeking out. I can't wait for his segment, his match on. You know, like I'll watch it. I'll absolutely watch it. But dude, this is like an insane looking kind of likeness to the real person. I think either that or the colors pop, the different purples and everything, and the Liv Morgan as well. You're getting so. Oh man, this is elite, I believe, right?
Yeah. Am I crazy or is this live head just not it?
It's not good. It's not good. It doesn't.
is.
I think the other live head that they have is like way better, like probably 20 times better.
Yeah. This Dom is great. I love this Dom, and there's an Ultimate Edition coming too. There's so many Doms. He's got that tongue out head on the Ultimate. Looks really good.
I love this attire more, like this purple attire, but I need that Ultimate, like for the different head scans and all that. So they're really wringing me dry, and I'm not even a Dom Mysterio mark. You know, it's crazy.
What? Yeah, I don't know what this is. Like, it's one of those you look at it and you're like, I mean, I know who it's supposed to be.
Yeah. That might have been like, this might be like pre-lip fillers Liv Morgan. I didn't
This
want to
is-
say it. I didn't want to say it. Okay.
Oh, you
By
said
proxy,
it.
you shouldn't get in trouble by proxy. But I'm just saying. I'm just being completely blunt here, okay?
Yeah.
But I can see a likeness for sure, but I do think the Liv Morgan with the kind of bunny costume. I can't remember, Elite 85 or something. What was that? That was like a great Liv Morgan scan, I thought. So, gonna be a constant money. Big
Yeah.
time. Big time. But you know what else is some constant money? Pointing to his head, okay? Even Ethan Page had to fix it. There you go, yeah. Yeah, his famous pointing to my... I'm gotta be thinking.
You saw the video though, right?
Yeah,
So, and
dude, oh my god. Friend of the channel, the OG Fig Kid, freaking harassing Ethan Page. Amazing. I loved it. That was so cool to see, though. That was seriously really, really cool to see. Good on Tom. I hope he had a fun time. It looked like he had great. So, he had great? That's not even English. This is great, though, this Ethan Page. I don't hate it. I do think there is little things that are off. Yeah, like I don't think Ethan looks good. MBG says, like I don't know. I think the AEW figures may be a better kind of representation of it. I think I love the screaming scan on that AEW figure the most. I think that's the best likeness that we've seen for an Ethan Page figure so far. So maybe that's where I'm standing at it. But yeah, what do you think of these ones?
one of the things that surprised me was Ethan Page was like holding one of the figures and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to get gear made like this," or something to that effect.
What?
And I was like, "It's a fantasy attire?" Like, I had no idea. I think it's the red one.
Right. I gotta dude. I gotta get gear made like this.
I swear that's what he said.
That's like that feels like a backhanded compliment.
like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like
Yeah.
did they just, because they did come up with a render real fast for him. So
Yeah. That could be why. Yeah, they could have been like basing it off of other Ethan Page that's so cool. That's a cool job. Like as a designer, you're just like, oh, we don't have many gears to go off. I'm just gonna kind of make one.
yeah, maybe it
and see
is
what it's
there.
Throwing. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think the neutral. I do like the neutral scans on figures. And I remember my AEW neutral scan, like the little smirk, was so misprinted. So I will be excited for this one. Like in my eyes, this head scan looks fantastic compared to that, just because I have the memory of the really bad misprint. So, but moving on. Oba Femi, dude. This looks great. I think. I hope he's like as jacked as he needs to be when the figure comes out, right? Because this is like what, that old Hogan torso.
Yeah.
Looks like the Hogan formula, like the trunks as well. Don't know what the legs are, but this guy is beefed to the gills, man. I can't wait for an Obafemi, and I think his like basic figure might even be a better representation of his like actual body and how he looks in real life. But I'm absolutely getting this Obafemi Elite, and we're getting a new Carmelo Hayes as well.
Yep. Meat.
Meat. Yeah.
Not Carmelo, but
Oh yeah. Mellow. Look, you can't even make it work.
Yeah.
He's got to be meaty. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's
Look,
all right.
I'm trigger happy. Okay. I'm just excited to talk with my friends about figures. Austin Theory, new one coming in. Just a new head sculpt, I think. Everything else is pretty standard, and another Gunther as well. Which this Gunther is looking really cool. I think it's just an updated head scan, but I think it's a good little head scan. It's a good likeness to him. So put it on a suited body. Bob's your uncle. Wyatt 6 moment though. Oh man, these look incredible. So we saw renders, like fully colored renders of these, and I am really excited because the amount of detail and time and energy that looks like has been put into each one of these figures is insane. Like just even down to the sculpting texturing, right? Like there's little minor details in the sculpting of her skirt right here, of Nikki's skirt, of all this, like of the vest. Like there's so much hidden detail in a lot of this that these are going to be figures you keep coming back to, I feel like, and you're not going to get old of. You're not going to get sick of, right? Yeah, like going through, we do have this Eric Rowan, I believe, right? We got shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, who?
Colorado quarterback.
Uh, See, we got Rob for all the Colorado quarterback jokes. Okay, that's what we're gonna quarterback Friday. Bo Dallas though, I want to say Huskus, right? But I forget his name.
Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy. I knew it was like off that like the clown guy or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not John Wayne. It's a John Wayne Gacy.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah. Thank God.
I think there's a reason he chose the last name, right? Like
Yeah,
that's not his real
definitely.
last name, right?
No. Yeah, dude, imagine he's the son. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh shit.
and then Dexter Loomis.
That which is fantastic. This is like the fully colored Dexter Loomis that we're seeing here. Really
What-
nice stuff.
What do you think about the strategy here? Because they're splitting up three of them and putting them into a box set: Cross, Eric Rowan, and Uncle Howdy. And then these two guys are going to be mainline releases, I think.
Okay. I would mainline the Uncle Howdy and all that. Like I would mainline those and then have like a pack where you can kind of get the rest of the characters that you need. Is
Yeah.
that they're doing it the opposite way, it sounds like?
Yeah, and I was surprised that this isn't a box set. That this is, well, I mean, part of it is, but not the full five. So I mean, I wonder if it's a cost thing because we're talking like Walmart 3-packs, $70, so that's what you're looking at for those probably. If the pricing holds for what the NWO pack is, and then mainline elites, so 22, 23 each.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a cost thing, but still.
Magic said they broke the bank on them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think they kind of had to. If you half-ass these figures, I feel like it'd be so easy to tell. Because there is such minor details in a lot of these. But yeah, when's the last time they've done like a full elite wave of... I'm burping so much of a faction. Was it that Bloodline, that new Bloodline one that's coming out?
Yeah, 118.
Yeah.
But Naya's in that, and there's the
Yeah,
collector's
yeah.
edition Cena. So
Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to pass a whole elite wave of the White Six, eh?
yeah,
Yeah,
Totally.
I think they're probably doing it the way they know how. I think I'd say we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'd put like Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan and Nikki in like the main line, and then have a 2-pack of or like 3-pack or with the Bray and stuff like that. Is this an ultimate? What is
this is an ultimate. Yeah, coming
I just
spring
noticed the drop down
2026.
hips.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Debut Bray, spring 2026. Target Legends Ultimate.
Yeah, that looks just like Bray.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I had to just break my neck for a second, but this looks fantastic. I think this kind of era of Bray is definitely probably overdue for an ultimate. We did see that Blacklight ultimate, which was a nice looking figure. I still need to get that one as well. Moving on, dude. Oh, I know you're big on this Ultimate Warrior, dude. Talk my ear off about this. This is a Coliseum collection.
Yeah, so this is the Coliseum collection 2-pack with Warrior and Honky Tonk Man. This is the next one coming to Amazon. You get the vinyl style. I don't even know what you would call that, like the drapey thing.
Yeah, tapestry.
Yeah,
what would you call it?
Yeah, like a tapestry. That I had that at one point when I was
No
probably
way.
10. Yeah, and then
Recreate the room.
these are the LJN recreations. We don't know what attire Honky is under there, and then the Warrior. He looks a lot like WrestleMania 5, but he's the orange trunks, as you can see, instead of the yellow trunks. So, when I first saw it, I thought it was a Mania 5 Warrior, but obviously they're staying true to the LJNs.
Yeah, that's a really nice like attire on the Warrior. That's a really lovely attire.
Yeah.
I do wonder what they're gonna have for Honky Tonk Man, but yeah, Rob said something really nice here. I actually dig the Honky Tonk Man messed up hair. Like I love that kind of little tidbit right there. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and there's another honky head that they'll show at a later date.
That makes me full of honka honka love or whatever the freaking.
I believe that
Anyway,
is.
yeah, new guitar sculpt as well, so it's not gonna just break at the freaking side of it. You know?
Breathe on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you breathe on it the wrong way. But dude, this is great as well because we only just saw Mattel Creations renders sort of this not too long ago, a few weeks ago, right?
Yep.
And we're finally seeing it in hand now, and this is looking fantastic. Not the only CM Punk that we're going to be talking about, dude. We need to hurry this. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Let's speed round whatever we need to do.
Yeah, we'll speed run until we get a big hitter. But yeah, this is
we've seen this. We talked about
wrist
it.
tape. No sculpted wrist tape on this. So yeah, that is the only thing. This, we were wondering if it was going to be a cloth jacket. It's a nice cloth jacket. You get the sculpted on Phantom of the Opera mask, which is nice as well. So you're losing one of the masks, and then you're keeping one of the masks. But moving on, wouldn't mind seeing more messed up hair sculpts. Example Rollins. Yeah, that's a great point. I think that AJ Styles one, the Ultimate, I always come back to. But this was I can't remember. This is the fan takeover, right? I believe.
Yep.
So yeah, the fans chose right with this one. I believe.
Blue attire coming to Amazon this fall.
Coming to an Amazon near you, an Amazonian forest near you.
Yes.
Ultimate Edition 27. Here we go. We were talking about CM Punk. Oh.
Talk about a heavy hitter there.
Oh. What's the matter with this guy? Oh, dude. Oh my god. I've been probably yelling into the abyss about SummerSlam 2024 and his attire. I'm like, okay, that's probably going to be his first like Ultimate Edition modern day, right? Yes, I got it right, dude. I should have bet money on it, okay? This is fantastic looking, and they're actually using the Great Muta torso from now on. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's the Muta torso. Oh, wow.
It's not as wide or girthy, if you will. But we get the sculpted wrist tape around this time. Not for the ECW Punk, but yeah, this is a really, really good Punk, and the head sculpt he's looking really grumpy, but I kind of like it. But what do you think of this one?
It's one of the heavy hitters of the show. I think this was a knockout. You know, you got the sculpted wrist tape. Just I love the Hitman tribute attires that he's done. Yeah. So yeah, this is great. Looking real grumpy.
Looking real grumpy. He works with children, okay? This is the look when you work with children. I do wonder why the inclusion of like these hands, you know? It comes with peace hands.
Yeah.
I think I would have rathered this, like these ones. Because he points when he does the macho elbow, right?
Yep.
So yeah, maybe you just cut one of the fingers off on those on those hands. I might have to do that now. Okay, but moving
Everybody
on.
gets scissor hands now.
Yeah, yeah. That's what Magic's just like. I'm bringing too much over from AE. Okay.
Oh, it's
dude,
the two for
Bailey.
Drew. Gotcha.
That's right. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Dude, this Bailey, fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, I really do like the look of this. Probably the best Bailey that they've made, in my opinion. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's never gotten the ultimate treatment before, so this is really lovely to see. The blue and gold. This is from Mania 40. Yeah, really, really cool to see this though. I don't
Completely agree. We need more women in the ultimate line.
Yeah, they've been knocking it out every time. Like the Tiffany Stratton that oh my god, there's all these renders too. Oh my god.
Let's rapid fire here.
Let's rapid fire.
Cody and his
Farrell.
dog.
No, okay. Awesome articulated dog, by the way. Okay. Yeah. We will breeze through this portion, but you can hear us talk Steve and Magic's ear off extensively about these next week. So make sure you are here. And this was another big hitter, the Mattel Creations sort of Cody and Brandy 2-pack, which we saw this leak a few days prior to actually seeing this. And so everyone was wondering what the Brandy and Cody Mattel Creations thing was even. And then we saw photos, and they'd be kissing and smooching.
Yeah.
What do you think of this, man? I can't wait for this, honestly.
You're going to get Sammy Guevara kissing and smooching in there too, aren't you?
Have you read my DMs? Yeah. I've literally... Damn. I need to get a two-factor authentication. But yeah.
Yeah. No, this is a great set. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm surprised that it wasn't immediately available given the time frame, but this is going to
Right.
ship by I think October 31st. Obviously, Brandy's all new tooling and stuff. So
Yeah.
very, very cool.
I wonder if Magic worked on this Brandy, because if that's the case, he'd be the only person who's worked on Brandy Rhodes figures.
That's wild. He probably did, right?
Yeah, I'll have to. We'll have to ask about that. Make sure you guys are staying tuned because I need the validation. But Ultimate Edition, is this 28?
I'm not sure. They didn't say what
Okay.
number. So Dom and his dad.
It'd be poetic. Yeah, it'd be absolutely poetic. Get the father and the son sort of dynamic in the one wave. No, but this is fantastic looking. I think that Eddie Guerrero is a great kind of new chance to get, not Shreddy Guerrero as My Damn Toy said it. But yeah, this like the purple attire is really nice. I think the what I'm trying to think. It's not the strap. It's like the cow. Isn't the
Cowbell.
yeah, the cowbell thing. It's got a name. I can't remember it. But that's looking. I mean, we're getting that again. Last time we saw that was like
Bunkhouse.
Yeah. There you go. Like that one Bradshaw came with it recently,
Bull
so I do
rope.
like this
Yeah.
accessory. Yeah, that's it. Bull rope. Thank you. How did I forget this anyway?
I mean,
It's Dom
we both did.
Mysterio. Yeah, it's light. Yeah, it's Dom Mysterio. We were talking about the different head sculpts and everything. I mean, I have to get that. This looks goddamn beautiful.
It's like when
looks-
you think you're done with Doms, like, and you're like, I got 2 Doms, I'm good.
Yeah, I seriously didn't need another one after I got like his latest, like his first elite heel one, the Judgment Day one. I was like, I don't need another one, and then he got a mustache.
Yeah, I know.
Now with a
Malibu
mustache,
Stacy.
Malibu Stacy. Yes.
Speaking
Oh
of,
man. Speaking of, dude, yeah, we were talking about this these renders. So Tiffany Stratton is coming as well, and Umaga. Dude, oh man, we've been so overdue for Umaga figures. The last one we saw was like that Royal Rumble Elite, before they even had freaking double jointed arms on Elites, okay? That's when the last Umaga figure came out. So long overdue. I can't wait, and the ultimate treatment he's definitely deserving of. Tiffany Stratton too. I know her likenesses in the past haven't been all there, in my opinion, so
that
I'm
straight
hoping this
face
is
looks
another
better.
iteration. Yeah, the straight face definitely looks better. She's gonna be doing like prettiest moonsault on my whole roster. On like she's gonna be doing it on Umaga, I bet actually. But yeah, Umaga is very, very decent. What do you think on these before I move it?
I think they both look really good. I'm not sure that I'm sold on the smiling face Tiffany. I do think that they've gone. I mean, this seems like a unique look that they've given, like a one of one to Tiffany that we haven't seen in this line before.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. This is a very one of one. This isn't like I guess her other figures are like very, very pink and all this in nature, right? So this is I guess pretty different attire to that. But I do like the inclusion of the briefcase, I will say. I wonder if she'll come with any other accessories or if it's just this. I don't. Regardless, I think I just need a good-looking Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
But these Dudleys, oh, dude, these are nice. I don't know if these are exclusive to anywhere, but
Ringside,
Almost, man. Ringside,
next
Magic
Ringside
Almost,
2-pack.
dude. Oh baby, thank you, Magic Almost, for everything. So Ringside collectibles. This is gonna be like the Usos with the special packaging and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Magic Almost working on the head scan. Oh, beautiful. And
What's
I think
up,
it's gonna be
heads?
Yeah, what's up? Yep, it's gonna be the cloth shirt for the Bubba as well. This looks great. So I'm very, very overdue for some Dudley boys, and I'm gonna have to grab these. I didn't grab the ECW ones yet, just because I heard the height was crazy on those. But those are great looking figures. So yeah,
Yeah.
might have to swallow it.
They were way off. So
But
these
no one else
will
is
be
way off. No one else isn't way off. I was like, how do I segue this? We got Julia. And we got Lyra Valkyria. Okay. Lyra Valkyria, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting it.
Not
right.
a bird.
Bird lady. Hey, bird
Yes.
lady. This Julia figure is so good. This is so fast, by the way. Bill McKinney, you madman. I know he was probably doing this the night she signed. I'm
Yeah.
probably saying, because he's got good taste in wrestling, okay? this is fantastic looking. Thoughts on these?
I think that this is going to be another Bill masterpiece with Julia, and then hopefully Lyra comes with the Intercontinental Championship, the women's IC title.
That'd be a good way to kind of include it first off.
Yeah.
Straight away, kind of in here. That'd be cool. Very, very eager to see that. The Julia, I'm very keen to see how that turns out when it's all said and done. But also, here comes the what, and here comes the what.
Yep.
Dude, we've got Legends deal yet again with Demolition, dude. I can't freaking believe it, and it's been too long. It's Steve. I think Steve's put hints out there that Crush might be on the way. So
Oh, yeah.
know, mate. So
He signed the
be on the
deal.
lookout for that. Yeah. Oh man. Gimme. He might be a little bit later down the line, obviously, just because of when they signed. But that's when you know it's a good figure. Talk my ear off about. Are you excited to get another Demolition? Oh my god! And do you have the original Legends Elites?
Yeah, I do. And I will be getting these as well. And I talked to Bill about these, and he said that they still had the tools that would work for them. And so they were able to reuse the head sculpts that they originally did on the Legends figures, but they've obviously changed the face paint for these.
Decent. That's really cool. That's great. So yeah, if you do have those Legends Elites, it's not like, oh well, I got these years ago. You know, you can still get this and it'll still be different Demolition. So this is a big hitter for a lot of people, I know.
I want to say that he said that they're going to be mainline elites too, because I've
Even
seen
better.
some people say Legends, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's the case. So
Okay. Do you know what the case would be with Mr. Fuji?
I think he might be. I don't know, but first time in the line.
He's got to be Legends, right?
Probably.
This is fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Wholly overdue, right? Yeah, amazing. Has Mr. Fuji gotten a Mattel figure before?
Nope.
No.
This is the first time.
That's crazy. And he's coming with a face paint head sculpt too. This is a must, man. This is an absolute must. Thoughts on this? Did you think that this was coming anytime soon?
Yeah, well, I don't know that I had a sense that it was coming, but it seemed like that there was a chance because I think he showed up in one of the video games or something.
Yeah.
So look, we're likely getting this look and probably his later look with Yokozuna, and they're gonna hit on all the things, and hopefully Rob's right, and we're getting a Fuji Vice someday.
Oh, please. Oh, man, take my money now. Can I pre-order
Yeah.
that? Take my money. Yeah, this is so freaking nice. And I definitely think the video game helped in that way. Because I think that is something that we do see. Oh, Figure Friday. Where do I watch that?
Did we do it?
Wait, where do I watch Figure Friday? I'm trying to... yeah, wait, we might have... Wait.
Are we
might
at
have
the
marathoned
end?
it. Is that the end? I feel like that's the end.
Awesome.
Rematch? Is that the end? Yep. I was like, surely there's another 20 minutes that we have to do. But yeah, that worked out pretty decent. Oh wow, look at that cheeky 2-hour ep, and we were fashionably late. I mean, you kind of have to be if it's Figure Friday. Am I right? No, said no one ever. But Justin, I want to thank you for dealing with my shenanigans this episode yet again, and Dream Match for that matter as well. And for the people in the chat who dealt with my freaking nonsensical nature, okay? Thank you all for watching. We had people from Ireland, people from the US, we had all over the globe. We were international this episode, okay? The Superstation is getting global. Justin, please tell the people out there where they can find you.
You can find me at wrestlingfigurenews.com and then WrestleFigNewsPod on Instagram.
Yeah, WrestleFig News Pod on Instagram,
Yes.
okay? Don't
That's
get
it.
I get it twisted, so you
Now
have to
without a
not
pod,
get it twisted. Yeah, well, hey, it's fine. You are all-encompassing of the pod.
Yeah.
You are the pod, okay? You are the P in the pod, and this is the figure in the Friday, okay? You can find me everywhere you gosh darn can at Nick Storm Review, or hit up this link tree right here if you wanted to find all my socials. We have merchandise on Pro Wrestling Tees, code ICON at Ringside Collectibles. Save yourself 10% at checkout, obviously. Got to use that. And just And make sure you tell your extended family and your grandparents about what Nick Storm and Jocelyn Kendall and Dream Match Figs are doing over here on the show, because it's probably the best show on the internet.
I think
That's
it's
it.
true.
That includes
It's
every
true.
streaming service, and
Yeah.
that includes Max, Netflix. I might be in over my head, but I think this is the best show on the internet.
I'm not going to disagree.
Okay, thank you.
5-star review, appreciated. Like,
Oh wait,
subscribe.
Simpsons is online. I forgot.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
we're the second.
Definitely the second. Maybe the third. Who knows?
Maybe the third, and hey, you can find out on all this and more if you subscribe to Figure Friday, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Comment down below after this video is done airing. I told my second cousin twice removed. He asked who this was. Okay, great. So this is what I'm hoping for with Figure Friday. No, but thank you guys. Long-winded kind of outro. All that to say, thank you guys for joining again. Next week, you'll be seeing us with Magic Almost and Steve O's, and maybe even even another game. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Who even freaking knows what's happening? I didn't even know what's happening, and I should be running the damn thing. So, Justin, I think I'll be seeing you next week.
When I'm looking at you.
But did you enjoy this stream? Well, good, because after this stream ends, make sure to go onto my channel and binge watch every single one of my videos, because they're guaranteed a good chuckle or two. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!